Hello, everybody. I'm really enjoying reading everyone's posts. It's a Friday. Please just remember as you move through your initial post to respond to two of your classmates in addition to your initial post. This is a kind of warm-up, get to know one another exercise that gets us thinking a little bit sociologically. One thing I would point out, though, and this is particularly since I'm an old guy, I suppose I'm 61. You don't have to respond to 50 or 100 years ago, but I wouldn't conflate 50 and to 100 years ago into one pile. It's tempting to do, particularly if you're in your 30s and you've had a little bit of life. But 50 years ago was 1968. And a lot of stuff had happened a lot of stuff happened 50 years ago in 1968. 100 years ago was 1918. So think about this before you just go, well, women didn't do anything, or we had no African Americans in major leagues, sports leagues or whatever. In 1968, we did, Now, that's different than the political reality or so forth, but 1968 is not 1948 or 1918, which is what you're asking. So when you look at this, think about this a little bit. I mean, think clearly about what 50 years ago looked like, or 60 versus 100. 1918, we had just come out of World War I, and there was a flu epidemic. It was an entirely different world, but just kind of be aware of a little bit of the history, of these different points that are addressed in your initial post, because a lot of folks are making assertions that things had moved along to some degree in 1968 versus earlier prior years. I was 11 in 1968. I'm 61. So please keep this in mind, okay?